All right, hello guys, and welcome to a new series which is Know Your NLUs. This is a new initiative which we have started where we take you through all the NLUs and the top private colleges of the country so that you can have a better idea as to the facilities, the courses provided, the admission process, the fee structure, the student life, the campus life, the connectivity, and every other thing which you want to know about your respective dream colleges. So, we'll be beginning this particular series with the college called NALSAR Hyderabad, which is also my alma mater. And I recently graduated in 2024 from NALSAR. And this marks the beginning of this series. We'll be covering all the NLUs firstly and then the private colleges. Next in the series would be NLS Bangalore. So make sure you have subscribed to the channel and you have pressed the bell icon so that you can get the updates of this particular video series and follow this along with your CLAT preparation and journey. Let's start and dive deeper into understanding what is all NALSAR Hyderabad about and what all do you need to know. Let's begin the discussion. Firstly, let's take an overview of NALSAR. NALSAR, which stands for National Academy for Legal Studies and Research, was established in 1998. This is the second oldest national law university in the country after NLS Bangalore. It's been more than 25 years. The location is Hyderabad, specifically Shamirpet, Hyderabad. And of course, we all know that NALSAR is consistently ranked as one of the top NLUs, sometimes at par with NLS, sometimes at par with NLU Delhi. Both, all these three are at par with each other. With that being said, let's understand the location and connectivity a bit more so that people who are from North India or Central India can understand if it's a good choice for them, and people who are from Hyderabad can understand if they would be able to commute to and fro from college and home. So, talking about location, it's a big campus. It's a campus which lies in the lap of nature, away from the hustle bustle of the city, a 55-acre lush green campus. And of course, we have a lake around the campus, which is the Shamir Pet Lake. Just adjacent to the campus is the Shamir Pet Lake. And on the campus, there's another small lake which usually comes to life during the monsoon season. But yes, this is a very scenic location. The nearest airport is, of course, the Hyderabad International Airport, Rajiv Gandhi International Airport, which is approximately 70 to 80 kilometers from the college. Takes around 1.5 to 2 hours to commute, but it's not a big challenge because roads and connectivity is pretty good. Although the nearest airport is Begumpet Airport, but commercial flights usually do not land on the Begumpet Airport. They land on the RGI Airport. So that is why I mentioned that here. The nearest railway station is Sikandrabad railway station, where major trains from all the major cities, be it Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, and all the major metros arrive. So you can, if you are planning to come by train, you would be arriving at Sikandrabad station, which is approximately 20 to 30 kilometers away from college. And if you want to commute to the city, as I said that college is located on the outskirts of the city, you would be required to commuting to the city for exploring the city, exploring Hyderabad, exploring places like Charminar or the Hyderabadi biryani. For that you can take buses. The nearest bus station is the Shamirpet bus station, which is approximately 3 kilometers, 2.8 to be specific. The bus stand is also called 2.8. And yeah, it is pretty easy to get buses from there and travel to the city. Half an hour is the commute time to the city. You can also take cabs, Ola, Uber cabs, of course, and autos also ply directly from the campus. Just when you exit the campus, you would find auto services which would take you to any place in the city as well. So it is pretty well connected. You won't find any challenges with respect to connectivity and moving to and fro to the city or from your respective hometown. So that is not a challenge at all. Moving on, let's look at what are the courses offered by NALSAR Hyderabad. Earlier, it started with just BLLB and LLM, but now NALSAR has expanded to MBA related courses, IPM related courses, PhD courses were, of course, there. We have also started online courses. I, I like how I'm talking in a V tone just because there's a sense of belongingness with NALSAR. So NALSAR has started MA courses and MPhil courses in a lot of different subjects. Some of these are online and distance learning courses as well in fields like defense, security, international relations. You can explore them as well. But our primary focus for this particular video would be the 5-year integrated BLLB course. Many NLUs offer different variations of this, which is BLLB, BCom LLB. Some even go on to offer BSc LLB, but NALSAR sticks to the BLLB program, the 5-year program, and you have 10 semesters which are spread across 5 years, and you're required to complete 200 credits throughout this semester. not semester, throughout your curriculum. Now, what are these credits? These credits are allocated based on subjects. So for every subject you study at NALSAR, you get certain number of credits. For example, you study contracts in the first year, you get 4 credits for that. Then subsequently, you choose your subjects when you come to the third, fourth, and fifth year, and you get credits for them as well. And you have to complete 200 credits to get your degree. You would of course get choice of subjects in the fourth and fifth year, and there would be more than 30 subjects to choose from. So you can choose whichever subjects, whichever domains of law you want to study, be it cyber law, be it space law, be it IPR law, be it criminal law. You can specialize in any of these things and choose your courses. So pretty flexible, pretty diverse range of courses is being offered by NALSAR, which makes it one of the most premier national law universities. Moving forward to one of the most critical aspects of a law university, which is academics and curriculum. Now, this is where NALSAR really stands out. We follow a bi-semester system. That is, there are 2 semesters in a particular year, which we already discussed. And these are structured in a way which provides you a very healthy study and other personal life related balance, because you have ample time to spend on co-curricular activities, on sporting activities, or whatever hobbies you particularly want to pursue while being at college. So it's not very hectic, I would say. It's not very challenging for a student to manage studies and curriculum along with other activities. You usually have 3 to 4 classes a day. The day usually starts at 9 or 9:30 a.m., which is your first class. Then at around 11, you get a lunch break, not lunch break, a tea break, I would say, a small break of 15 minutes. Then classes would again resume. And then you would get a lunch break around 1 p.m., which would be a 1 hour lunch break. And then classes would mostly come to end around 3:30 or 4 p.m. And then you're absolutely free to do anything you want from 4 p.m. to whatever time you go to sleep. Then, of course, a special thing about NALSAR is you get a lot of mentorship sessions from seniors. So this firstly forms a very good connection between juniors and seniors, and you do not really feel clueless about things, because you have someone to guide you, be it regarding mooting, be it regarding your projects, be it regarding your academics. You have mentors for all of these things, which are allocated on a basis of how you want to engage with those mentors. So you can choose your mentors, is what I'm trying to say, from a list of mentors which would be provided to you when you enter your first year of college. Then there are tutorial sessions. What are tutorial sessions? Sometimes it happens that something is taught in class and you probably want to understand it better. You want more clarity on it. For that, NALSAR provides you tutorship sessions, which almost happen every day for the first couple of years of your study. And these tutorials are taken by your fourth and fifth year seniors. So there is also that informal aspect, the familiarity aspect, where you can be more open, where you can be more friendly with those seniors and understand things in a much better manner. And these tutorial lessons are very, very valuable. Then, of course, if you talk about attendance is fixed at 75%. That is the minimum you need to maintain in order to pass a particular semester. If your attendance falls below this, you would not be allowed to take that particular exam or that particular subject, and you would have to repeat it the next year. But usually, it's not hard to maintain 75%. I maintained it fairly well. There were a few struggles initially, but yeah, I maintained it pretty well, and it's pretty easy to maintain 75%. It's not an issue at all. Of course, there's provision for medical leaves and all of those things. But yes, you would be pretty okay with the attendance. Talking about campus life, this is something which excites a lot of aspirants. And I used to check out about these things a lot. Campus life of NALSAR, NLS, NUJS, because of course, all of us want to know what would be life looking like when we enter these campuses. So campus life at NALSAR is very vibrant. It's very, just like you imagine. You have high-tech classrooms, smart classrooms. You have a huge library, one of the largest in the country, law libraries, which would provide you access to any amount of online resources which you can possibly find in the field of law, and a huge collection of books, law books as well as non-law books. Then the whole campus is Wi-Fi enabled. Wherever you are in the campus, you are connected to the Wi-Fi. There is a very large, expansive mess which provides you amazing food. The mess for boys and girls, men and women, are common. So there's a shared space you can eat along with your batchmates. Most of the NLUs provide a segregated mess for guys and girls, but NALSAR has a collaborative mess. Then you have a lot of canteens on campus. So just because the campus is away from the city does not mean you would not get food which you probably want to experiment with beyond the mess food. You would have multiple canteens, 4 canteens. I can also tell you the names. There's Adil's canteens, there's Mama's canteen, there is Yumpy's, and there are multiple. So there's also a CCD on campus, by the way, if any of you enjoy your coffee. So there's CCD on campus, and the canteens serve amazing, delicious food. There's Anand's, which is in the boys' hostel. There's also a canteen for the girls' hostel specifically, which remain open till usually 1 to 2 a.m. at night. So you have access to good food even till late night. Then you have, of course, conference rooms and auditorium, which are also state of the art and best facilities. And why do I mention flora and fauna? Because it's a lush green campus. You'd see a lot of greenery. It's not just concrete buildings. You would be surrounding by greenery all around. And fauna is an interesting point. You would also find a lot of animals in the campus. You would find monkeys. You would find dogs. Dogs are usually friendly pet dogs. There are friendly pet kittens as well. And monkeys usually, because it's in a jungle area, monkeys usually are spotted as well. You would also find snakes occasionally, but it's nothing to fear. Usually guards come very often and sort out the issue if there is any with regards to the animals. Nothing to fear. You would get pretty used to it just in the first year of your college. Then life at hostel. It's a residential campus, as most of you must be knowing. Most of you would be staying on campus in the hostels. There are multiple hostels for boys as well as girls. Initially, in the first couple of years or the 3 years of your law school, first, second, and third year, you would be providing room. You would be provided rooms which are twin sharing rooms. At least that is the norm as of now. I don't know if it might change when you take admission, because new hostels have also been created. While I was graduating, new hostels were under construction. So as of now, there is twin sharing of rooms. That is, in a single room, 2 people are going to live. And then from third year onwards or fourth year onwards, you will be provided a single room where you have the whole room to yourself. That is how the room sharing works. The hostels are pretty well maintained. You have good sanitation facilities, good washrooms, good drinking facilities, water coolers. All of those things are there for your sustenance. Then you'd also have a terrace area where you can chill around, where you can get some fresh air, fresh sunlight, if you don't want to sit at your room all the time. But you would be sitting at your room for very long periods of time, because the Wi-Fi is fantastic. You would get amazing Wi-Fi speeds. You can stream movies, TV shows, games, whatever you guys enjoy, apart from your studies, of course. And the best part is the last point. You have a lot of freedom and liberty when it comes to NALSAR. Now, I'm not saying this so that you can exploit this freedom and liberty. Use it with caution, because this comes at a cost. You are being entrusted. The college is trusting you that you would be acting as a responsible person, and that is why they give you a lot of freedom and liberty. I would not go deeper into this point, but I assume you understand what I mean by freedom and liberty. Okay. All right. So next we have co-curricular activities. NALSAR, being one of the premier law schools, offers you not just academics, but also a lot of co-curricular activities. And the activities which you can see on your screen, NALSAR has been excelling in these activities across competitions, be it national or international competitions. You would see NALSAR winning a lot of number of competitions in mooting, debating. ADR is alternative dispute resolution, so mediation and all of those things. Then you have quizzing. Workshops are conducted very frequently. Guest lectures are conducted by very prominent scholars very frequently. And a lot more is happening all the time at campus. You would be receiving emails approximately every day. 3-4 emails would be sent to your mailbox where something or the other would be happening on campus, and you are free to engage with it, be it volunteer activities, be it guest lectures, be it workshops, be it competitions, be it practice sessions, be it dance sessions, be it music jamming sessions. There's so much going on that you would never feel bored at campus. You have so much to explore, especially in the first few years. Then you have sports and fitness. So NALSAR has a good, really recently made football turf, which is pretty fantastic, pretty state of the art. Then you have a very nice badminton court. It's an indoor court, so you can play even when the weather is dicey. Then you have a tennis court as well as a basketball court. So if you are a sports person who enjoys playing these things, these sports, NALSAR offers you all of that. There's also a kabaddi turf as well, along with these things, which I just recalled. And apart from that, if you are a fitness freak, NALSAR has 2 gyms for you. I'm talking about the boys hostel. One gym is in one hostel, and in another hostel there's another gym. For girls also, in the hostel itself they have their gym. So total three gyms in Nalsar, which are pretty well furnished, and you can use them for your fitness goals, be it strength building, be it stamina building, whatever you guys want to pursue. And of course, it's a very green and big campus, so you can do your running and cycling as well. Then moving on to student activities and fest. Now, Nalsar has a very vibrant fest culture. This is something which I believe is the most vibrant amongst the top NLUs and amongst all NLUs. I don't think any of the NLUs, I won't be wrong in saying that because I've talked to a lot of students from other NLUs. I won't be wrong in saying that Nalsar has the most number of fests which happen across the year. How do they happen? Firstly, you have your annual fest, which is called Carpe Diem. You would have your freshers party when you enter Nalsar. You would also have regional fest. So the good part about Nalsar is you would have people from a lot of regions of the country. You would have people from north, people from east, people from west, people from down south, and all of these people come together. All of the seniors from these states and these regions come together and organize different fests. So for the Hindi belt region, the fest is called Awadh Magad, which is organized by people of UP, MP, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Bihar. These people organize the Awadh Magad fest. You would be also participating in that fest if you are from that particular region. For similarly, the people from the region of Punjab in Haryana throw away the Lodi fest. I am saying throw away because these people come together, pool in money, and then give a treat to the entire college. These are people of these region in their particular fest. Then there is the East Fest, which is organized by the eastern states and people from the eastern states. There is the West Fest, which covers your states of Maharashtra, Gujarat, and so on. There is Saudi Fest for, of course, South Indian states. There's a Telugu Fest as well for people from Telangana. So similarly, I can just recall 5, 6 of them, but there are, I think, couple of more which are organized during a course of a single year. So you would have anywhere between 8 to 9 fests which are happening in the year. And now that MBA programs have also started, so they also have their own fest in which, of course, you can participate. So around 10 fests happen across the year. So there is a fest happening almost every month because 4 months are internships. You would have 4 months of classes, then 2 months of internship break, then again 4 months of classes and 2 months of internship break. So effectively you have 8 months of college in a particular year, and within those 8 months you have 10 fests. So you can imagine the amount of fun which happens at Nalsar, and Nalsar knows how to party. There's no party college like Nalsar which I have experienced. You can see from the picture, this is a picture from my phone. Parties are crazy, and yeah, I won't spoil a lot of suspense. You can experience them yourself if you make it to Nalsar. And I really wish all of you who are watching this video make it to Nalsar. And on that note, please share this video with your friends, with your aspirant friends, with anyone who's preparing along with you, your juniors, your seniors, whoever you feel is going to enjoy this particular video. Share it with them, like this video, drop your comments as to what all do you want in the subsequent videos. And yeah, we'll continue. There are a lot of committees and societies and clubs as well for different purposes, be it the music society, the dance society. There are clubs for very niche areas, for poetry, for playing cards, for specific dance forms. Every hobby you can think of, you can pursue at Nalsar. Committees, when I say committees, these are more formalized committees. For example, for activities like moods, you have your moot court committee, you have your ADR committee, you have your debating committee, you have your student welfare committee, and so on. There are multiple committees which work for the welfare of students, and these are also run by students itself, right? Then you have one of the most important aspects in this particular video. What are the career avenues and placement scenario at NALSAR? So NALSAR, being the top NLU of the country, offers you top placements. 100% of the people who sat for placements got placed in my particular year in 2024. And that has been the record throughout the previous years as well. Top corporate law firms come and hire at a very good salary package from NALSAR. The median salary this year, I believe, was 16 lakhs per annum. So that is the median. That means people got even more than that as well. The highest was somewhere in the range of 50 to 60 lakhs. It was a foreign law firm which offered that particular package. And mostly top law firms offer somewhere in the range of 14 to 20 lakhs per annum, depending on the law firm and depending on how many people they are hiring. But yes, you can see some numbers. These are from Bar and Bench. Credit to them. for compiling this, 57 people were placed in these firms. Apart from these firms, a lot of people were placed in companies as well. Companies like Geo, consulting companies like BCG, Boston Consulting Group. Along with that, a lot of people pursued litigation, that is being advocates with top senior lawyers in Supreme Court or respective high courts. And a lot of people are preparing for UPSC and judicial exams for becoming a judge as well. NALSAR has been giving a lot of successful UPSC candidates. A lot of people from our senior batches have secured very good ranks in UPSC as well as judicial services examinations. A lot of people are judges from NALSAR in different states. So all in all, the point is, if you are at NALSAR, your career is pretty much sorted. Of course, you would have to work hard throughout college as well, and make yourself capable enough. But NALSAR provides you a very good exposure and very good opportunity to get these top placements, be it corporate wise, be it in litigation, or be it in government services. So you are pretty safe in your career prospects at NALSAR. To give you some success stories as to where do alumni of NALSAR go beyond these particular places, you would have people going to become judges in different high courts and Supreme Court. You have Rhodes Scholars, Chevening Scholars, and Lamb Fellows. These are scholarships to study in universities like Oxford, Harvard, and all of those. So a lot of people every year go from NALSAR, graduate from NALSAR, and go to pursue their higher education in universities which are Ivy League universities, universities like Oxford, and across the globe, right? Then what are Magic Circle placements? Magic Circle firms are firms based out of India, which usually offer training contracts and then they convert it to full employment. So these are foreign job placement offers, which are usually offered to only students from, I believe, the top four colleges, the top four NLUs, your NLS, NALSAR, NUJS, and NLU Delhi. Beyond that, I have very rarely heard that foreign law firms have given offers to law students. So if you are eyeing a career abroad in a law firm abroad, NALSAR is a fantastic place to be at. There are also vacation schemes where you can go for internships while you are in college to different universities abroad. So that is also present. This is just an example that recently graduate from NALSAR, Mr. K. Parmeshwar, became a senior advocate at Supreme Court of India. So you see that people who graduate from NALSAR usually do pretty good in life. That is what I can conclude from here. And lastly, let's look at the seats, rank, and admission process. There are 132 seats as of now, and NIRF ranked NALSAR at the third rank. And of course, admission happens through the CLAT exam. If you get a rank which is anywhere under 140, 150, you would secure an admission at NALSAR. If you're in the general category, there are different rank structures for the SC category, the ST category, the OBC category, and for state domiciles. For that, you can refer the official website for more information. Fee, if you talk about the fee structure, the fee is approximately 3 lakhs per annum for one particular year, for one academic year, and you can do the math for 5 years. This is including everything, be it your tuition fee, be it your hostel fee, be it your mess fee, be it your deposits. Everything is included in this particular 3 lakh amount. If you talk about ROI, the ROI is pretty good. The return on investment, you would be investing approximately 15 to 20 lakhs in your degree, and you would be recovering that in just 1 year of your placement. So I believe that is a fantastic return on investment. We have already talked about facilities, but just to reiterate, in context of the fee, you would be getting facilities which are worth much, much more. If we just talk about the library, you would get resources which are worth crores of rupees if you go and buy them individually, but NALSAR is going to provide them to you for absolutely free of cost. And if this amount, I believe, can be challenging for some of the people who are not from a very financially strong background, for you, NALSAR does provide you financial assistance and scholarships as well. There are provisions for financial assistance in NALSAR. And of course, any bank would be more than willing to provide you loan and financial assistance if you secure an admission at NALSAR, because they know that your career is secure at a top national university. And lastly, talking about what is the X factor which makes NALSAR different from other colleges and why you should opt for NALSAR or aim for NALSAR. Firstly, of course, there's the balanced college life. This is the most important factor, because a lot of NLUs may or may not provide you the facilities and the exposure which NALSAR does, but the college life and how it is balanced with your academics and other things, NALSAR excels in that. NALSAR gives you the space and freedom to explore other things, your hobbies, your passions, your interests in a very good manner. Then why is NALSAR the trendsetter in a lot of things? That is because we get a lot of creative liberty, a lot of freedom to think out of the box. NALSAR is one of the few campuses in India which has gender neutral washrooms with a gender neutral policy. NALSAR is one of the few national law universities, I think as of now the only national law university which has a menstrual leave policy for women. So these are changes which NALSAR has initiated, and the other universities have followed them as a trend. So we are the trend setters. We usually come up with better things and how to make education even more better, and that way NALSAR is really a good place to be. Then of course you would get the cream of the cream crowd at NALSAR. Your batchmates would be the smartest individuals across the country, so you'd get a very good peer group to learn from, and exposure to best legal education, because the faculties are top notch, the faculties are very qualified, and they know how to make you a fantastic lawyer. And of course we have discussed the fantastic career opportunities, be it the field of corporate law, be it the field of litigation, or be it the field of government exams. And that brings us to the end of this particular video regarding knowing your NLUs in and beginning with NALSAR. I hope you guys enjoyed this particular video, got to learn a few things about NALSAR, and are excited to be at NALSAR. Next in the series would be NLS Bangalore. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this particular video, drop your feedback in the comments. What are your suggestions for the next few videos? Please let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.